We begin with a story still unfolding at this hour, details pouring in. A hostage crisis, American workers kidnapped by an extremist group believed to be linked to Al-Qaeda. It happened in Algeria, and tonight ABC's chief global affairs correspondent Martha Raddatz is traveling with the defense secretary, who is in Italy watching every move. Martha.
Good evening, Diane, from Rome, where Secretary of Defense Leon Panetta is urgently trying to get more information about this attack on Americans and others. 3 Americans are believed to be held hostage right now, but U.S. officials warn that number is fluid. Secretary Panetta tonight says the U.S. will take all necessary steps to deal with this crisis.
By all indications, this is a terrorist act, and the United States strongly condemns these kinds of terrorist acts. It is a very serious matter when Americans are taken hostage along with others.
It all began when 20 armed Islamic militants believed to be affiliated with Al-Qaeda approached a group of oil workers. The attackers were reportedly heavily armed, driving in 3 unmarked vehicles. The oil workers were on a bus headed to a nearby airport. There was a fight. Security forces for the workers battled back. When the smoke cleared, at least 1 foreign worker was dead, others wounded. The terrorists then headed to the compound where the gas refinery workers live. While it is unclear how many foreign workers they seized, sources say it could be as many as 15 to 20. Along with the Americans, there are British, Norwegian, French, and Japanese workers, too. The attackers claim this is retaliation for the French-led invasion in the African nation of Mali. The French are trying to stop an Al-Qaeda-linked group from taking over that country. Algerian troops have now surrounded the gas field where the hostages are being held, but they are moving cautiously. Secretary Panetta tonight compared the terrorists to 9/11 attackers who have little regard for innocent lives. Diane?
All right. Thank you, Martha. But this is new. This is different. I want to bring in ABC's chief investigative correspondent, Brian Ross. He's been following the group implicated in this. Brian.
There are claims of responsibility by an al-Qaeda group run by a man by the name of Mokhtar Belmokhtar, who actually was kicked out of al-Qaeda just last year because it was thought he was more interested in making money as a criminal than in pursuing the Islamic agenda of al-Qaeda.
So he was kicked out of Al-Qaeda as a criminal.
Right, and he actually has the nickname of Mr. Marlboro because he's run these smuggling routes through this region, carrying cigarettes, diamonds, guns, and drugs, and has made millions of dollars kidnapping Westerners and collecting ransom.
So it's not just ideology, he's also about money. Was he on the radar, the U.S. radar?
He is not on any U.S. terror watch list that we could see, but we've been told for years now to watch out for this man because he accumulated such wealth, it makes him a real threat to carry out these kinds of attacks.
Well, again, the news is breaking right now, and I know you'll continue to have details online and throughout the evening. Thank you, Brian.